What is it you've done, Raymond?
Murder, Father.
Why did you murder someone, Raymond?
For money.
Who did you murder for money, Raymond?
You, Father. After I killed them, I walked home to await instructions. Get to Bruges.
Bruges? Where's that?
It's in Belgium.
Considering the average person has and will never meet a hitman, filmmakers sure do love the assassin's trade as a subject for movies. From Point Blank to Nikita via Gross Point Blank and Hitman, we've had contract killers of all genders, races and ages. Acclaimed playwright Martin McDonagh's debut feature, In Bruges, is probably the first to be set in Belgium, a country better known for worryingly fruity beer, Poirot and Jean-Claude Van Damme than a violent criminal underworld. The hitmen in this case are a pair of Irishmen, played by Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson, who come to the quaint medieval town of the title to cool off after a hit back in London goes wrong.
For 2 weeks? In Bruges? In a room like this? With you? No way.
Been to the top of the tower? Guidebook says it's a must-see.
Well, you ain't going up there.
Why?
It's all windy stairs. I'm not being funny.
What exactly are you trying to say?
They're a bunch of elephants.
Mr. Blakely?
Yes.
You have a message.
Number one, why aren't you in when I told you to be in? You better be in when I call again, or there'll be now to pay. I'm telling you.
He swears a lot, doesn't he?
You can tell that In Bruges was written and directed by a playwright, because the emphasis here is on talking rather than plot. In fact, very little really happens for the first hour, except for Farrell and Gleeson bantering around the town with the odd break to fight a dwarf or steal some drugs. Luckily, the dialogue is crisp and funny. Okay, this kind of witty repartee only really happens on the big screen, but it's a pleasure listening to the two actors make the most of McDonagh's charmingly profane script. And against the odds, Farrell delivers a genuinely great performance and turns a murderous, bigoted slob into someone vaguely likeable.
Harry, I've got an idea. I'm gonna go back to my room, jump into the canal, see if I can escape. If you go outside and round the corner, you can shoot at me from there and try and get me.
I'll go outside, then which way, right or left?
You go right, don't you?
Okay, on the count of 1, 2, 3, go.
Who says it?
Oh, you say it.
You guys are crazy.
1, 2, 3, go!
Ray, you're about the worst tourist in the whole world.
If I'd grown up on a farm and was retarded, Bruges might impress me, but I didn't, so it doesn't.
But for all the dazzling verbiage, In Bruges is an odd mix of styles that doesn't entirely work. For a start, you know something is slightly amiss when Ralph Fiennes pops up in your movie playing a foul-mouthed Cockney mob boss. He's obviously a great actor, but a career spent playing upper-class tosspots means Bob Hoskins won't be losing too much sleep at night. The mix of high-minded religious allegory and crude laughs never quite gels, and both the soppy romantic subplot and the inevitable climactic bloodbath take the movie into a more generic area that McDonagh has spent much of the movie trying to avoid. Nevertheless, McDonagh has overcome the biggest obstacle and makes a movie that looks and feels cinematic while maintaining enough individuality to make it stand out from the umpteen other Hitman movies out there. And if you simply had enough hitmen to last you a lifetime, then check out our other reviews this week: Hong Kong cops and drugs thriller Protégé and insane horror comedy Botched. Check the links to the right of the page.